You know, when Scotty first invited me out for the press conference today, I said, absolutely, without a doubt, you don't even have to twist my arm. So we're here. You know, we are honored as Flywheel 360 to be associated to and a part of Quest the Keys project. We just see a huge opportunity to make a difference in students' lives, make an impact on the lifelong love of learning. And we're certainly pleased to be part of this project with Dr. Weber and team here, and we look forward to making it a great success.
You know, kids have so many opportunities today with video games and with the television shows. When Faraday growing up, we had one TV station, can't we? You know, but the things that they see that aren't good on TV, the video games that they play that aren't good, you know, so many negative type influences, and they're getting away from reading. You saw in the paper this week where they're getting away from writing, they're getting away from reading as well. We need books that will push that interest forward for these children and young people. And that's exactly what this does.
So, you know, I get asked this question a lot. Sometimes I really don't know how to take it. Is this a compliment or what do they mean by it? It's like, what led you to write a fantasy fiction book? Can I tell you, I've asked myself that many, many times. What led me in that direction? So here's really the skinny of it. I've had a desire to encourage and empower people for years. I've trained thousands of people. Over the last few years, I've trained people in the United States, Central America. I was in Europe this fall. I've been to China, just got back from India, and literally trained thousands of people. But what I realized, in order to really impact the next generation, the young adults, the teenagers, we've got to speak to them in a different language. We've got to connect with them at a different level. All you have to do is really pay attention to pop culture, and you can figure out what they're getting into, right? You can probably, some of you, name some of the things. Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Twilight. That's what resonates with them. So rather than ignoring that, let's do something that we can speak to them in their language. Let's connect with them. Let's make the effort, but we can still teach them things that will make a difference in their life. And I think it's really important that we not just work on them being a better student, but how can they be a better person? How can they be the very best that they can be? And I think if they end up doing that, I think we'll all be very proud of our students. Let me just share a few things why I think what makes Quest of the Keys different than other books that a school would use. I want to talk to you about some of those things I think makes it a significant difference. One is that when you read the book Quest of the Keys, not only will they learn just the how vocabulary, comprehension, the things that we have in the curriculum side of things, but they'll learn timeless principles, again, that will not only make them a better student, but will lead them to be a better person. The second thing that Dr. Weber alluded to, and so did Ryan, is that we do have a teacher's edition that is aligned to the Common Core State Standard Curriculum, which, as most of you know, that's the top that you can be, and that's where we want to move in the state of Louisiana, and other states are already doing that. So we think aligning that with the Common Core is very, very important, and we'll continue to develop that. We want to learn from the teachers and the students. How can we improve and even make that better? And I already know there's some people in this room that can give us some feedback and some insight that really take that up to another level, and also create additional tools that will go along with that. And then the third thing I'll mention to you that to me may be the linchpin here is this, that as I mentioned earlier, the fact that this book, we have no doubt about it, it will be relevant with the majority of teens. And I think that's a key factor when you think about on the landscape. When you can get a student that they're reading something out of enjoyment versus this is a book you have to read, it makes a big difference. So as they're being engaged in learning, that they're also able to take these principles and apply them in a practical way, we think that will be a big, big difference. And we're very, very optimistic that Quest of the Keys will be national by sometime in 2014. And I need your help to get the word out, because I believe that's something I can't do by myself. We're going to do that as a team. But I want us to look back someday that we can say, I was in that room. This was the genesis when it took place. So that's my dream, my hope. But I want you to be a part of that.